Welcome back, guys. This is the GSL Code S. We're here in our final best of 3. The winner here moves on to the round of 16. The loser is out of the tournament. And what a match this is. It's Soulkey against Bbyong.
It's a crazy match.
How weird is this, Ro32? I feel like both these guys should be going on to the round of 16, but it's going to be the round of 17.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, we could cut out one of the guys we don't like.
Yeah. We just vote him off the island. He's like, but I deserve to be here. I'm like, no.
In fact, I won my group in first place.
This is not a competition. This is our esports fan fiction.
Yeah, it's sad that one of these guys doesn't go through, but it's great that one of them does. Woo! Woo!
You're so funny sometimes.
All right.
Okay, it's a best of 3. The loser picks the follow-up map.
And we start on Deadwing, a cool map to see it start out on for a TVZ. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those big maps that I oftentimes feel like Zergs are a little bit favored on, but there's good places for Bbyong to run away in medevacs too that are hard for Lings to get to. So that's good.
Yep, that is true. Bbyong here against Soulkey. This might be the best match of the day, actually.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I was just like looking at Deadwing. Like Deadwing, more like Dead Game. I'm a guy in the chat. What's on my
Hey, you want to hear a joke? What are the words of House StarCraft?
What?
The words of House StarCraft? A game that is dead may never die.
What?
The bottom right.
SK Telecom T1 Soulkey.
No idea what you're talking about.
It's a Game of Thrones joke, man. That's like the words of House Greyjoy.
House Plot.
What is dead may... Actually, I think it's We Do Not Sow. But there is something, what is dead may never die. A game that is already dead cannot die. Yep, right.
Wow.
CJ Entus Bbyong.
All right.
Okay.
It's just starting a little bit longer. So he has just some very little bottom acne on his left cheek.
Jeez, Artosis.
I didn't have time to look after looking at his eyes, his hair, his glasses, his mouth, his nose, his ears, his chin.
All right, we have the Overlord going over here to the north.
Yeah. And that's good. That's a location his opponent's at. Going to scout him first. Looks like it'll be a Reaper opening. Pretty standard, pretty normal from Bbyong. Not expecting to do any damage, but he wants to, you know, just scout a little bit. Soulkey is a dangerous player that's willing to mix in crazy cheeses.
Soulkey, I'd say one of the best build order selectors out of all the Zergs we have.
I have to agree with you on that.
I mean, he really knows how to rotate in cheese and then also rotate in just solid macro play.
Yeah.
Storm host play, non-storm host play.
Totally. But Bbyong is someone that has a wide range of builds he can do as well. Like this guy has shown a lot of mech, especially timing attack mech in TVZ, but also absolutely can play a macro bio style. He can do cheesy games as well. He is definitely a Terran that has the full playbook at hand.
These guys are 1-1 in previous matches.
Oh, wow.
So today we find out who's the best.
I guess this is it.
This is it, guys. What is that thing the SCV went by?
A pillar.
It's like the taunt totem in Hearthstone.
No, it's a pillar.
What drives me crazy is when I get attacked by the 1/1 totem. I'm like, I don't think this thing should be able to attack. It is
just
a totem.
Sits there as a 1/1?
Yeah, well, I mean, just the idea of being hit by a totem.
It's a searing totem.
You just
You
go
know
around
nothing
it.
about totems? Come on.
I read a book on totems.
Yeah. 6 Lings on the way at the moment. Is Reaper going to come down?
Ooh, this music's good for the setting.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I bet the
Did
Reaper's
you ever
listening to that
watch?
in his headset. What?
Did you ever watch Firefly? The series?
Was that a movie or is it a...
It's a series.
No, I didn't.
Not a long one. It got canceled, just like all good shows get canceled. Because
Oh, was it a good show?
The idiots that run television companies don't know what's good. And that's why we have all StarCraft on internet television. But yeah, you should really watch it.
But it
that
got
music
canceled.
just kind
I
of
mean,
reminds me of it.
Is it worth it, though, if it's been canceled?
Yeah.
I heard
There's two
actually,
great
speaking of
seasons.
Terminator, which we didn't mention, even though he's out, There was supposedly a Terminator TV drama that was actually pretty good, too. I didn't see it, but I heard it was.
I didn't see it.
That's too bad, too, because I think that's some great, lore, great science fiction.
It's great lore.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. But yeah, I would suggest checking out Firefly to anyone who hasn't seen it. Amazing. Didn't like the final movie that they wrapped it up with, though. I pretended that Serenity does not exist. All right, so...
What was the drama you were telling me to watch when we were in Taiwan? I'm suddenly remembering. I have to ask this right now, right here.
Or you forget.
It was an anime.
Oh, God, yes.
What is that?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
It's like the best anime I've seen in basically forever.
All right, I'm going to download that. I'm going to purchase that legally. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Because that's really easy to do in English in Korea.
We have the hatch coming up over here at the third base.
I love how he's just taking out all these rocks right now, Tasteless.
Well, I mean, I think one of the only ways that Bbyong is going to beat Soulkey on a map this big is to do a bunch of drops and harass him.
Well, looks like, ooh, a Viking first. I really like plays like this, to be honest. I love players that are willing to get a Viking first.
I don't think we see the Viking first enough, considering how many overlords you can clean up with it.
Yeah, seriously. And especially on a big map like this, like, you can't really send another one over, at least, I guess, until you have mutas. And that's going to allow him to possibly get more drops done. Which is, if clearing out 2 overlords lets you get 1 more drop to be effective, that's so worth it.
Sometimes it's just 1 drop that can, get the game to snowball in your favor.
Yeah, totally. We do have a Roach Warren on the way, by the way. So this could be defensive or offensive. Roach openings definitely go in and out of style really frequently. But just against Hellion Reaper in general, Roaches can be quite nice. But with 8, that's definitely an attacking number, not a defending number.
He'll try to keep these Hellions and Reapers pushed out as far. I almost wonder if he should try to bait them in when the Roaches come out and just kill everything and counter. I wonder what's actually better.
Ooh.
Oh, Baneling Nest.
Yeah, this is serious, Tasteless. This is for reals.
He is serial.
Yeah. He's going to be Tony the Tiger all up on those depots.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Watch out, Count Chocula. Something Lucky Charms. Yeah, I think this is going to completely catch Bbyong off guard. Bbyong backed up pretty quickly. 18 lings coming out. Artosis. 26 lings?
Yeah, no, this is huge. He is so all in. Soulkey mixing in so many all-ins today, Tasteless. This is actually like more all-ins than he normally does.
Excuse me.
I bet you he plays way more macro in the round of 16 because everyone's going to study this and be like, if he makes it, of course. Everyone's going to study this and be like, wait a minute. All right, here we go. Going to lead, of course, with these roaches. See if he can find out where everything is. Okay, here we go, Tasteless. Oh, man, he's going to have to run all the way home with that. Can't even kite this. That is a lot of lings on the way. He needs a lot of bunkers right now if he's going to win. That's a little bit slow, to be honest.
Marauder's now backing up. I think it might be a little bit slow. I think you're right.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, he's got to morph the Banelings, and when he sees that, he knows there's some real trouble a brewing. The roaches are coming, Tasteless.
It's like winter is coming, only it happens a lot faster. The roach is coming in here. He's got the SCs. I think this is just, I think he just loses. I think this is way too many units to deal with.
As the bunker's finished, we're just going to have the Banelings roll in. Or waddling, because they don't have speed.
And this is the oh god damn it moment here for Bbyong. He's like, oh my god, okay, I guess my reflex is kicking in and I raise the depots, but that doesn't change much here. What? The bunker that wouldn't die?
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Still trying to hold on right now. He does have some barracks, so if he could hold it off, he could get a lot of units out, but oh man, that is a lot of roaches.
And there are way more lings being queued up right now. And this is where Terran dies. Once you get on their production facilities, the game basically ends.
I think he actually cleans this up.
You think so? With all these lings coming up right now?
He's got a few Widow Mines in here as they're recharging. I mean, he's got the 3 barracks making units. He's got 22 SCVs and 3 mules at a time. Maybe not.
No, man. Yeah, I think this game is over. There it is. GG.
Thought for a second he might be able to hold that, but nope. Soulkey takes game 1.
I mean, you did have a point though when you see those 3 Marauders and a medevac, and it was mostly roaches.
It just, yeah, the links came in and kind of snowballed it completely out of control.
Do you think that Soulkey does anything cheesy this time around?
Let's see. It's going to be Bbyong's map. Which map will he choose, actually? I think it might be smart for... well, you know what? Cheese is working for him very well. And if you kill off that initial Reaper, it's pretty hard to scout what's coming. I don't know what he's going to choose to do, to be honest, Stasis. Because Soulkey can play macro games as well as anybody.
Well, let's see what exactly he's going to do. Bbyong probably very frustrated with that the game back there. I mean, considering he was doing so well against the Protoss players, we saw a really dynamic play from him.
Yeah.
This time against the Zerg, Soulkey's not even going to let him get into the mid-game. All right, well, let's see what map Bbyong picks now.
And it's Nimbus.
Nimbus.
All right. Well, that's kind of a cool choice right there. It's going to allow him to take a very quick expansion. That's pretty defendable. Pretty easy to wall in, all that. I wonder if Soulkey will do some sort of crazy all-in, like guessing that Bbyong will go for a command center first.
I mean, it's hard to say. I think out of all the... Soulkey does that unpredictable build so much. We've seen him do it a lot against Terran and Protoss. I almost think it's now predictable from Soulkey.
Well, that's the best time to switch into macro then if they think it's
that's what I'm saying. I would say go with the macro game. So anyways, we're going to find out what happens to this game now.